mad scientist, and I fuck with you. You feel me? You a mad scientist. I can't let you get me
Tommy,
out of character,
I'm
but
gonna get back to you. I got Bill on, but I ain't gonna forget you. You first up as soon as he's done.
Bill out in that
What
Shout
Jeep,
up,
out,
man.
Tommy.
Bill Haney? Bill
East
Haney?
Coast heat
Bill
Yo,
wave right
Haney?
now.
hey,
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 hey!
hey, 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 hey.
What up, Bill?
What's
Shout
going
out to the
on?
Shout out to the boxing voice, the voice of the people, and the voice in the other streets when you in it like I am. You dig? Yeah, 50-0 in the streets. You know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about we're looking for that man with that big, bad left hook from hell. He threw that motherfucker, and guess what? Lights out. The boy hit the boy, and the boy don't remember the press conference, the fight, the weigh-in, the weight cut. The boy don't remember nothing. And I seen it, and I seen it at 8 in the morning. And I'm telling you, if you're a hardcore boxing fan, you're going to get up for it at any given time. I got up for it, man, and it was impressive. I told Dev, and I showed him. And Dev said, I want to fight him next. I said,
Hey,
Dev, him next. No different than when we beat George Kambosos, and we're on the plane flying home for the second motherfucking time. And I'm saying, Dev, we can drop the belts and we can go up. He said, no, I want to fight Lomachenko. I want to fight him. They say that we ain't going to fight him. They say we ain't want to. So that's the thing about Dev, where you get him at. You know what I'm saying? And then I have to bring him back to whether or not the fight makes sense, his legacy, his stuff involved, and being a three-division champ um, against a killer like Brian Norman, that screams legacy movement. You know what I mean? And we don't think that one fighter or any fighter is the end all to be all to get there. You think that it's a a career that's filled with trying to bring the fights that the people want to see, the fights that and also in this time and age, it's transparency because some guys on the Mount Rushmore right now, people don't remember them, and if they're not guys and historians like Ness and me and all that to keep it lit, and fighters like Devin to gracefully join their company on the Mount Rushmore mountain and not hog it up for themselves based on popularity. So it's twofold. You know what I mean? To why we looking for Brian Norman. Debo got his eyes on him, Ness.
Bill, I gotta ask though, man. Like serious
I,
answer here. Why would you want your son to face such a devastating left hook puncher when the public thinks he's vulnerable to that left hook?
Ness, I was just serious. And let me start bullshitting and ask you, how much weight have you walked off, Ness? I mean, you look like you just disappearing. I
Now I
mean,
know I gotta
you
get in
know
the
what I mean?
gym. I'm getting too thin. I
Listen,
gotta get in the gym,
listen.
man.
Yeah, Ness. It looks like you walk into a sideways now, like this, like this.
Oh man, I'm gonna have to start
All
eating more, get back in the
right, all right,
gym.
all right. No, or you got to stay on topic. I wasn't bullshitting the first time. I was bullshitting the second time. Now, if you want bullshit, I got something for you. That was bullshit. What I'm talking about is that killer with that left hook. I'm talking about Devin has said when Floyd Mayweather himself said that Lomachenko was a bad motherfucker and he was that it was too soon for Gervonta Davis. Devin said he'll do it. When you said that Gary Russell was going to step up and fight, who, Bud? Shit. You know, I don't be talking about no Devin versus Bud, no shit like that. Listen, although the fans, I love that people think highly of them. I'm just trying to stay focused right here, right now. We focused on Brian Norman. I'm not looking at the legendary Earl Spence. ES stands for yes, he did it. Yes, he did it in Texas. He come through that motherfucker. You know what I mean? He come through that motherfucker paving the way, doing what he's supposed to do. He got into it, and then him and Bud had that legendary thing where nobody left that motherfucker the same. Shout out to them. And whatever Spence is going to do next, man, more power to him. We encourage, we salute him. You see what I'm saying? But these other young niggas, if you dare talk about the legends, the bad motherfuckers in the game, we gonna come see you. You talk about the
Hold
young
up,
bad
Bill. Hold
motherfuckers.
up. Hold up. You sounded like the Earl Spence team contacted you about that 150-pound fight.
No,
Okay,
no, ain't
just
nobody
making
gonna, ain't
sure.
nobody,
Cause I
no,
seen
ain't
him
nobody
on
gonna
Twitter.
contact.
I seen him on Twitter get
Ain't nobody,
agitated about that.
listen, they need to get agitated. They got a hell of a brand. They've been kicking ass. They've been doing their thing. I'm just saying is that Ness has my number, and if it's a fight that Ness want to see, Ness gonna call me on the bat line, and he gonna give it to me.
Let's
And then
go.
we going to, and then, but you never call me, Ness. Don't
Nah,
say you
because you
called
know
me on
I
the
ain't
bat
get
line.
I ain't get Earl to bite as much as I wanted. I wanted him to bite. I want all
Oh,
them
you want
Earl
him to?
fans to be like, yeah, Earl, you could do it. I want
Okay,
that
but
Haney
see,
Earl at 150. Let's get it.
yes, yeah. So, uh, I'm looking at this guy that just sent this other guy to the hospital. That's why I was looking at that guy, as being something that Devin would say that Devin ain't. It's 100% in step with that quest to the Mount Rushmore of boxing.
But
That
Bill, what
motherfucker.
is it that
When he
you
said,
see though? Like, what is it that you
I
see
didn't.
in Norman?
No. Dev seen it, any. It's when the fighters see it, it's upon me to see what he sees. So when he looked at him, you know how if you and your homie, you look at him, you said, "Man, look at that nigga over there." And he said, and I said, "Yeah, that's just I see it the same way you see it."
Y'all say any food.
So have you put a game plan together in your
Millions.
mind? Have you started watching tape? Where
No,
are you in the process?
um, I'm in the process of taking the sign because it's closed right now. And then once I switch it over to open, and then you see it lights up, it says the tattoo shop. We're gonna open up the tattoo shop and we're gonna tattoo his ass. Huh? Yes. Hit him everywhere, Devin. Everywhere and anywhere. Hit him everywhere, everywhere.
Do you think this fight falls in line with what, Turkey tweeted about Tom and Jerry? Is this the opposite of that in your eyes?
Uh, yeah, because we might be Tom and he might be Jerry. I don't know at this
So you
point in
saying you
time.
could push him back?
Uh, yes.
Okay. I hit
And you
Dev
guys
up
looking to do
yesterday,
this?
man. Tell him check his DMs because I'm interested to see what he
But,
sees, right? Like
but,
what is it that
what?
he sees? Because Brian Norman doesn't seem like, if anything, he just lacks elite level experience. But yeah, I
Okay.
mean, he doesn't look
Or,
inexperienced.
or, or he's lacking the ability to take his fingers and
Sign the
sign
contract.
that thing
Damn.
that came over to him.
Bill, contracts don't get signed in 24 hours. They just got that late last night.
Yeah, not the only way they get signed is unless you want the keys to the car right then, or you want the keys to the house to move in right then. But if you have other plans, maybe another car, or you're comfortable in that little place you live in, and you don't want to move to that big spot, then you're not gonna sign right now.
Would you be using
Yeah.
Big Bear again for this camp, or what do you think?
If I was using what you're using right now, I think we might be training on the on Mars. Yeah, yeah. What you're
I'm just
using
saying, I
right now.
heard the
What
camp
is that
went
called?
well.
What is that called that you're using right now? You just took a big pull from it,
This
huh?
this is some GG4 Gorilla Glue.
Okay. All right.
No, but I hear that the training camp went well in Big Bear, so I'm just wondering, if are you trying to, revisit that, or would you go somewhere else?
No, if it ain't broke, you know what I'm saying? Why fix it up? I mean, the place was well, everything went well. You know what I mean? And it's always my thing to add on to it. How can we make that experience even more better? You know. But shit, man, I'm out. You see the way I'm sweating, and you see I'm sweating in New York right
Yeah,
now.
no, it's
It's
humid
so
out there.
so. Ooh, it's so humid. I didn't
Oh,
even know it was like this.
you got the heat wave.
Golly.
You used to the
Man,
West
hey,
Coast, man.
man, and everything is out and it's sweating up a storm. I'm telling you, this is the place to
Mm-hmm.
be right now.
So
Everything is sweating.
since we talking about Camp and Big Bear, is Shane coming back? And is there any truth to him being owed any money?
No, no, he doesn't. He doesn't. It's not. It's never. Um, and with them and with Devin, it's not about owing any money. Devin doesn't owe him nothing. He's paid in full. I think what they then talk about is being. When I come out the streets, I know it's being player, man. You know what I'm saying? Can you be player enough, man? And just give me a one-on-one. Now, the younger generation don't necessarily know about necessarily being player. They like, do I owe you something or do I not? First, do you want me to give you something? Am I giving it to you? Am I loan? Like, let's establish the line of communication. But being that he's more, somebody say you might be a gentleman, give me a tip, or you might be whatever you might, you know,
Oh, so he
and
was
then
looking
being
for a
good sport.
bonus. You saying he
Yeah,
was
yeah,
looking for a bonus for Camp?
yeah, he was just he was
Mm.
looking for something that was out of the ordinary of what was agreed upon. You know what I'm saying? And looking to just there's no specific amount to it. There's nothing tied down to it. No time or nothing. It just was. I mean, you could do this. You know how it go. You've been a
Yeah.
fighter or you've been this and that. And I think I want to let all the OGs know when you try to use that verbiage and that lingo, it doesn't necessarily transition over with the younger crowd. You know what I'm saying? And that's why with Devin, he's spending his own money. He's getting punched just like Shane get punched or whatever they spend their money on. So when you look at it, they'll say, man, you can't be pocket watching saying I already paid you. You can't be saying I'm wrong if I don't give you more than what we agreed on, you know?
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, so that means he ain't coming back. So who's gonna be the in the camp? Have you decided that yet, or you still don't put that together
Well,
till the ink is
that
dry?
doesn't mean, yeah, well, that doesn't mean nothing. Never do I put Devin or his brand in the position where it's it's um anything is final. You know what I'm saying? It's always a discussion. You know what I mean? Fortunately, that I'm in a position that I won't mess that play up based on ego or something like that. A lot of times, Ness, I be wanting to just say, man, I'll never deal with that motherfucker ever again, or I never. But then I'll fit into the same, um, you know what I mean, same business model as everyone else. Not doing the things, having the communication needed to make the situation happen.
Bill, did you see Gervonta Davis telling Atlanta that they got a real one in Brian Norman Jr. and that they need to get behind him?
Well, that's better that they got. That's good that they got a real one in Atlanta because they in Baltimore they don't got a real one in him.
Whoa,
So that's real good.
this dude.
Shout out to Atlanta. That's good.
I mean, that makes the
Not real
fight
one.
bigger though. He's putting the
I,
eyeballs on
I
on
I
Norman.
just said shout out to a real one in Atlanta being mentioned by a not real one in Baltimore. Let's go. I didn't stutter. I'll be laughing and shit. Right when I come over here, I'm telling you, I'll be serious, Ness. The shit be
No,
sounding
I
funny,
know.
but it's hot. It's hot out here. It's hot out here. I'm walking and I'm sweating. You know what I mean? I'm watching you. Well, you didn't stop walking because we need to go. We're gonna do some weightlifting when I come out there. Me and you, we gonna
That's it. That's it. My girl actually signed us up to the gym, but I haven't been back.
yeah,
She already been back 3 sets. That's it. I'm going.
yeah.
This the second time you done told me I look like I'm disappearing. I'm back at it.
Yeah. No, because mission accomplished. Like when you showed up, you was a big boy and all. Mission accomplished. Avoid that mission. You done it, man. You done it. You done it. You know what I'm saying? We're
So Bill,
inspired. Everybody's inspired. Danny, listen, Danny, if you're listening, you see what Neston do. Danny, listen. You see Nest did it, okay? Me and Danny talk about it all the time. We say, man, Nest on top of it. Danny, like, yeah, I got to get on top of it too. You know what I'm saying? So, when we do the reunion show, you know, and bring on everybody. When we do border wars, Danny, listen, Ness gonna be having you looking different, Danny.
Oh man. So Bill, most recently, Turkey Al-Sheikh said, some things about Tank and the fact that he's already working with Al, and Tank said if Al's cool with it, do you feel 2026, late 2025, we could see Gervonta Davis with Riyadh season?
Hey man, I hope I see him. I hope I see him out there. You know what I'm saying? Like it'll be good for the world to get a chance to see Tank, and especially the Muslim community, and him being a Muslim as well as I am. You know, getting some of that good energy out there. You know what I mean? And hopefully seeing Devin and you know, and me and out there, and leaving some of this kind of United States energy, drop it off in Dubai. You know what I'm saying? Or I mean, excuse me, drop it off in Riyadh, not Dubai. Drop it off in Riyadh. You know?
That fight, is it past his sell date? Because obviously he would have to come up to 47. I know that there's a possibility he can because of, the rumored Jake Paul fight. But in terms of your son, it would have to be at a 47 or above, correct?
Well, you can't be in or around any division without no killer like Gervonta Davis being around, and you not mention him and put him on the list, whether he likes it or not. You know what I mean? It's always a salute to them and their team, what he's accomplished. We've never said that we've out sold, or we've out did anything, or out influenced the culture. You know what I mean? We just always said that we a big part of it as well. You know what I mean? And we brought and got hardware that he hasn't. We're not in there fighting ourselves. You know, so you only have to be one half of the dance partners. You know what I mean? One half of the combination that fits the lock to a mega event. And we put him on there. We leave him on there because that's what you got to do, and he earned it. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't out of disrespect, you know? And if it happens, it happens. But if not, there's plenty of other shit. And as we look forward to the ring announcements, and let's look forward to an annual hit list that comes out annually, and we'll have some names dropped off, some names added. But this will be something that Devin continues to do that sets him apart from everybody else.
If Haney beats Norman, do you think it'll get more difficult to get fights, or do you think that opens the door to welterweight fights? Because obviously now he'll have the WBO. And Gustavo said he's willing to rank Haney. I don't know if you've seen that. The president of the WBO.
Oh, yeah. Thank you to Gustavo, man, doing a wonderful job as well. Listen, it's enough money involved that if these niggas don't take it,
I'm being told. Hold, breaking news. Brian Norman Sr. said, ask Bill, did he accept? And that we accept. He said, ask him, did you accept? Because we accepted, and to make sure you go check that because they already accepted.
Yes. Well, come on here and announce it then. Come on here and announce it. Get out the bushes, Aloysius. Come on in here on the big stage. Come on here on the big stage.
It's what it is, Ness. You breaking news.
Yeah, get out of the bushes, Aloysius.
Hey,
so,
man.
Bill, y'all want to do this in November, before the end of the year?
That's crazy. See, I knew it. I told motherfuckers, man, it's easy to be a Devin Haney fan. That boy. Yo, Dev be running to the smoke.
Hell yeah.
Wow.
Got to.
Wow. You think people believe Devin and yourself now that y'all really wanted the Jerron fight, since you fighting the guy that was gonna fight Jerron, or at least you trying to fight the guy that was gonna fight Jerron?
Well, you can ask Jerron, you can ask Bozy, you can ask their team. We don't lie on nobody, man. You know what I'm saying? They're hell of a team over there, man. I give everybody their flowers. The reason why we put them on the list to fight them is because of who they are, you know?
Did they ever tell you that Boots was
But
moving up?
you ain't answer, man. You ain't answer. Did you sign?
What?
Did y'all sign?
Yes. Who? Who?
I,
Us?
yeah.
Listen, man, we part of the thing that they sent the offer over to him. What is he talking about? Listen, come on here and let's talk about it, man. We didn't sign today. We've been signed. What are you talking about?
So I'm also hearing that you was capping on Twitter. You don't know what the offer is. Is that true? Did it come straight? I heard it came straight from, from the up top to Norman, that you're not involved on the
Yeah, yeah.
actual number.
Oh, listen, but this is the part that I'm involved in, that no fighter will get less. Every fighter that we go to the table with, make sure our number, whatever our number is, but make sure they get more than they ever got.
Okay. So they can't
Yeah,
say they
don't
don't make
talk.
So
money with
highest
y'all.
Yeah,
payday,
yeah,
highest
don't tie,
payday.
yeah, don't tie our brand to no bullshit like that. Our brand is that we're gonna go out and always go get, whether it's the zone, whether it's Turkey, whether it's whoever, whether it's ESPN, we're gonna get and make the situation cool that they're gonna get their highest payday.
Damn, bro. Turkey must love Devin. That
Turkey
man
is a
sent.
big fight fan.
Yeah, but he
He's a
gotta
big fight
come
fan.
on, bro. he sends offers for Devin left and right. When we gonna get that Shakur offer? Don't go
When are we
quiet
gonna
on
get
me.
this man? No, no. When are we gonna get this man on the phone? Because you running faster on the treadmill to different topics than staying consistent right here with what are we doing?
He-
Like my man them say, Drew them, and BF and all them and Blue say, what are we doing? Let's stay right here. My man, stop texting and step onto the stage and the lights come
They
out of those
busy. They
bushes.
busy.
I know they're busy.
But
Listen,
that's it's over though. It's done. It's done.
it's
So
it's
is this
it's
for the
it's
November Riyadh card?
listen, it's is a it's it that you must stay away from during the summer.
Uh,
Not a it's it.
Here we go. He asked for the link. Ain't nothing I can do.
Yeah. Is it for November, Bill, that y'all would be looking to squabble?
Absolutely. Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so you taking that Virgil Ortiz Jerron date with Bacoli on the undercard? Come on, Bill. Give me something.
Listen, I don't know about none of that.
Oh, all right.
Bill can't give us everything now. What's
All
good,
right.
senior?
Bill, what
And
up?
just and just and just
Yes,
and just
sir.
like that, you ask and I shall appear.
Oh, listen.
Just
Absolutely.
call my name and I shall appear.
Okay.
What's
Well,
up?
I
What's
mean,
up,
listen.
Bill?
Call you the junior me, but let's get down to it. What's going on? I told you yesterday that you
I'm
got
not
mail.
I'm not discussing none of that. You full of shit, Bill. You know you full of shit. I know you full of shit. I don't know if you know how I know you full of shit, but I know you full of shit.
You
But
got mail.
I'm
You got mail. I
no,
told
I
you that
don't.
yesterday.
No, I don't. No, I don't. We
What you mean?
good.
No, you don't.
I don't have nothing
What
to
you mean?
say, dog. I can't really say
He
much
not
right
at
now.
liberty to
Well,
talk,
get your.
Bill. He
Well,
can't
listen.
talk. He not the
Okay.
manager no more.
Okay. Listen. You just got fired. That's what you did, Queen. Hey, Queen. How you
I
doing?
guess got
I
fired.
would sweat you, but I'm sweaty. Oh yeah. Thank you. Hey, listen. Yeah, you get. Listen. You get off of here using sign language. Nobody understand that shit. This is the boxing voice. You got to get on here and talk. You done got on here. Bill, you full
You
of
know
shit.
what, Bill? Hey, Bill, in due time, bro, I have nothing to say. I came on here because you called my name. You told me
Oh,
to
okay.
step out the door. Listen, you told me to step out the door, and everybody know I walk right into the fire where the smoke at, and I'm like, I extinguished that shit because we are the
Okay.
smoke. You feel what I'm saying? So
Okay.
I'm right here with it. You feel what I'm
Okay.
saying? But I know
After.
how business work. You know how business work.
Okay.
So
Okay. Okay. Did Devin come looking for y'all?
no, no, he did
Brian.
not.
If an offer got
Wait a minute.
sent, that mean he came looking.
Devin did not come looking for us. I'm gonna leave it at that.
What
Maybe I
happened?
can talk about it later. Devin didn't come looking for us. No.
Come on.
What are
Say
you
what you
talking
want to
about?
say, Ned.
Listen.
I said maybe I say something
Hold
later.
on, King. Hold on, King. Hold on, King. You knew about us looking for you. I gave you the list before you heard it from anybody else.
I got you. Yeah, okay. Devin came looking for us.
Okay, okay.
Okay, King. All right, that's all. Cause y'all no, but listen, because y'all bad motherfuckers, nigga. That's what I'm talking about. Y'all hell of a father and son team, nigga. You
Appreciate
knock
you
niggas shit.
too.
You listen. Y'all knock shit down and y'all stand over it, man, like this. You dig what I'm saying? Yeah, that Atlanta style shit. You dig? Yeah. So yeah, hell yeah,
Hey,
nigga.
I appreciate you
Yeah.
noticing. I appreciate you noticing
Yeah,
that.
you goddamn right. I mean, I had to
Yeah,
get up at motherfucking dark 30 in the morning to watch, but I listen. I got up now. I'm a
it's okay.
hardcore, and I listen and listen. And I know y'all packed the shit out of that 3,000 seater. You know what I mean? And I
It was
know. And listen,
it was a little more than that, but that didn't matter. That didn't even matter because
okay,
what we do, we hey, just like you built up and you did your building blocks and you went the way you went, we going the way we go, and every man path ain't gonna be the
oh
same. You know what I'm
no,
saying?
oh no, oh no, y'all knocking shit out the park, man. Y'all got to, you got the motherfucking, you say boots. Hey, put an offer on the table for y'all. You know, I know the real. You know what I'm saying? And I know that it was the money that separated you from taking the offer. I always thought, I said, you know what? I said, shit, he would have been bigger right now beating Boots for the offer than if you did the knockout against Jonathan, Janaya or whatever.
Actually, you talking outside your head, right? You talking about something you don't know about, so we gonna let that go.
I said, I said, in my opinion,
I
that I
understand.
felt that so that's why I said is shit. Because y'all the boogeyman. If you saying that they had an offer on there for you, that was the only reason why I put y'all on the list. I said, man, the motherfuckers, they around this motherfucker pushing the line, you know?
Absolutely, absolutely. You know what I'm saying? Hey, and if indeed whatever go down, I sure appreciate whatever go down, how it go down, or whatever. I
Oh,
don't know what's happening. I'm lost. I don't.
so you appreciate me now?
Not appreciate
No,
you.
no, no,
That
no, no,
if
no, no.
listen, I'm gonna tell you what I appreciate. I'm gonna tell you what I appreciate. Listen, you didn't make no offers. That's first of all. But if you accepted a offer that was made to you, I appreciate that.
Okay,
You didn't make
I'll
no
tell you
offers
this
though.
then.
But I'm gonna tell you
Okay,
that.
well, I'll
Oh,
tell you
ho,
this.
ho, ho,
If
hold on. How
wait,
you
wait,
gonna
wait, shit.
say he ain't make no offer? They not about to send an
I'm gonna tell you.
offer to fight you without getting
Listen,
the clearance from the Haneys.
Okay.
Turkey
listen.
ain't
But
gonna
I'm
send an
telling you,
offer to
Turkey.
I'm
you.
not gonna be on here and talk all that. You got it,
okay,
Ness. You
okay,
got it.
all right,
Whatever you
okay,
want to say, whatever you
okay.
say.
Oh
Well, let me tell
man.
you.
Turkey offer.
Let me tell you. Listen. Well, let me tell you. If Turkey has a problem with it, I got it in ones. That means $1 bills for him because I ain't spent my third grade lunch money. So you know what I mean. Hey man, if
I,
whatever we got to do. I mean, I'm backed up by the Golden Gate.
I got you, dog. I got you.
All right,
I
King.
got
All right, man. God bless you, man. I look forward to it, man. Can you tell the people in the boxing boys something? Because they gonna keep harassing me like I didn't tell them nothing. Can you tell them something so they don't got to ask me no questions?
what's up.
No, I'm saying tell them. Don't tell me. Ask. Now I know I got your number. Tell them. They listen.
Yeah, we
What you want me
listen.
to talk?
We
What you want me?
want you. We want you to give us some sort
Oh,
of calm
I
down,
I ain't
people.
got. I
What
don't
y'all
have anything.
want?
I'm
What
not even
y'all
supposed to
want?
be. I'm not supposed to be on here today, and I came on because my name was called, and I'm like,
okay.
Candyman, you gotta say my name. Look, you said
No,
my name one time and I appear. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like the Candyman 3.0. You feel me? You ain't gotta
mm-mm.
say my name
Okay,
three,
but
four,
you
five
you
times.
you you can't
no,
say much, but you can say you
no. Hold
feeling
on, Ness.
good. You
Hold
can
on,
say
Ness.
you feeling
Hold
good
on,
about the
Ness.
situation, right?
I
No,
feel
no.
wonderful
Hey,
about
Ness.
the
All
situation.
right, all
I don't
right.
know.
He
I
feel
don't know what
wonderful.
movie. I don't know what Candyman movie he been watching, but the Candyman don't care nothing about the candy. He don't care nothing about the people. He don't care nothing about none of that shit. This nigga is the Candyman with a muzzle on his mouth. Have a nigga ever
Hey,
seen
Bill, he
Candyman with
not
a
trying to
muzzle?
mess up the
Hey,
fight. He
yeah,
not
you're
trying to
not
mess
trying to
up the
mess it
fight.
up.
Let that man do what he got to do so we don't mess up the fight. I get it. I get it. He
I'm
can't,
just,
you
Ness,
yeah,
know.
Ness, Ness,
I'm
Ness,
just parlaying, man. I'm just parlaying. Just know that if
yeah.
you call for the
Just don't
smoke,
let the
and listen. Just know if the smoke is called for this way, the smoke is on the way.
Well,
Simple as
Brian,
that.
Brian, I
wait.
actually got a
Hold
question.
on. Ness, this ain't no Ness. Wait a minute.
All right,
He
go ahead.
because he
My
was
bad,
kind of
Bill.
confused a little bit. He wanted to say you called for the smoke, He said, just remember, you called for the
Now,
smoke
I changed that. I
and
said,
you
if the
changed it.
smoke is called on from this way, you heard what I changed because you didn't call for the smoke.
Yep.
But I did see
Oh,
your list.
oh.
And, hey, it's cool being on your list. But what you about to say next?
Uh, no, wait a minute.
See, that's karma talking. What you about to say next?
I was about to say how y'all feel about the smaller man really wanting to fight y'all.
That ain't what it is, but okay. I mean, I love the acceptance if that's what it is. If an offer was made and the offer was made to him and us and the same thing, I appreciate them accepting it. Simple as that. I appreciate the opportunity. I appreciate, you know what I'm saying. Again, just like I said with the Boost situation, I appreciate it being mentioned with him. You know, at the stage of my son's career. Like I'm not a hater. I'm not a, you know what I mean. I don't do all that. I understand these people. These guys, whether it was Boost, whether it was Devin Haney, whether it was Teofimo Lopez, all of these people, when you get mentioned with these people and they put you on that level and put you on, you know what I'm saying, on that fighting stage with these people and you mention with these names, then you made it. You're doing something right. You feel what I'm saying? My son only been pro for 7 years.
But
You
did you
feel what I'm
talk
saying?
to
This
B
is
yet? Have you like spoken to B? Because Devin first said he's ass. Then he says, okay, maybe he's not that ass. But then he sends an offer. So at the end of the day, as a boxer,
he didn't send an
come
offer,
on,
but
Brian, we got to get
again,
over
man,
this. We got to get over this, man.
look, man, I go through this shit with you all the
We got
fucking
listen,
time.
listen,
You
listen,
don't
listen,
know what
listen,
you be talking
listen,
about.
listen,
Stop
listen,
it.
listen. You don't want it worded that he sent it because he's not the
Nigga, he
money.
didn't send it.
Listen, we understand he's not the money, but you can't act like the offer wasn't sent on his behalf. Cut the
And look,
shit.
I tell you what, listen to me, listen to me,
Nah, I'm
listen to me,
trying. I'm trying. Go ahead.
listen. After or whenever or however, whatever that I'm at liberty to say anything, I have no problem with getting on this motherfucker and frying some fish up, frying some chicken up, and frying all of the above up. You feel what I'm saying? I have no problem with that. But right now, I'm not at liberty to say nothing. But I will tell you all of the details, of
But
everything,
you
like I always do, whether you choose
but
to
I'm
believe
not
or
even
understand or
asking.
not.
I'm not even asking for details. I'm asking you, do Brian Norman Jr. feel disrespected that this guy is calling
He
him
didn't.
out?
He don't. No, he don't feel disrespected at all because that's not how it went. No, words
Okay.
matter, situations matter.
Now remember, a month ago, 2 months ago, they was calling you for sparring, and you guys said no because you thought this fight could be possible. Did you ever imagine it would happen this fast?
Man, I thought about that. You know, if you ever heard me say that, I believe in God's plan, and I think that was B. That was B that made that decision because I would have took the opportunity to go up there with him and help him with that. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? But so that was B. That was B, and that's why we're a team sport. That's why we're a team, and that's why we're a great team. Is sometimes we piggyback off of each other. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, that was wonderful that he said no, because like you just said, who would thought his opportunity would have been in front of us this fast if he hadn't said no. You know what I'm saying? So that's good.
Now, you held camp in Big Bear with your son. He held camp in Big Bear with his son.
Right,
Would you
right.
go back for this fight, or would you possibly switch it up not to bump into him?
No. Big bet is unnecessary. It's unnecessary what we got going on. It was the high altitude. B is always in shape. You never really seen him get tired in no situation. He don't fizz out. He don't like for high altitude, it was really a pointless situation. So like why are we really that's why we came back so early. We came back early, like a week or so early, because like it's really pointless for being up here. We up here to get in shape. You already in shape. You know what I'm saying? We can't even work on what we're trying to work on because the altitude was bothering you so much. You feel me?
Yep.
So now we not I don't think the plan is to go back to Big Bad. No.
Now, I know
But
this
again,
is a long shot.
that's up to B though. Is all up to B and what he want to do and what he feel like he want to do at that time. But in my opinion and me talking, I don't see the point of going back up there right now. No.
I know this is a long shot, and this ain't no disrespect as a trainer, but since Tank said what he said, since your son sparred Tank, Tank sparred Devin, would you try to get his help?
Ooh.
Tank, for that inside info. He knows Devin
Hold on.
intimately. They've sparred numerous times. I think you muted
Hush.
yourself.
Nah, I had to tell my daughter hush. But anyway, you say what I no we no no, Tank is not the right fit for Devin. That don't make sense.
I was just
Nothing
thinking
about
because
Tank.
of the intimate sparring sessions.
Nah, nah, nah.
Maybe there's something
Tank
he
is
could
a
tell you.
Some intel.
nah. I
Yeah,
mean, he sparred
intel.
me. He sparred me years ago. That's a mistake I think people make. He sparred him years ago. Tank is like 5'4", 5'4" max. He ain't 5'5". So Tank about 5'4". He's southpaw, different style. So I mean, it's totally different style. No, not at all.
Would
Yeah,
I
you
know how to
interesting.
just
handle. I know what I'm looking at. I know how to handle that.
um? How do you think your son deals with lateral movement? And what
Again,
fight? What fight
again,
can I go watch? Like what fight you could be like, nah, Quentin Randall used lateral movement.
no. Quentin Randall didn't. Quentin Randall didn't. He made that
No,
was
no,
just an
that's my
ugly fight.
example. That's my example. I'm,
Oh.
I'm asking you to give me that fight.
Yeah, no, you haven't seen him in a professional ring, but you got to remember he went through the amateurs, he went through the nationals, he won 6 national titles. Like this, he's not a. I mean, you don't do that kind of stuff and be green to different styles. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Again, I told people this before. I've said, done interviews saying this before. I taught my son how to use his feet and to cut the ring off when he was about 9, 10 years old. That's one of the first. You have to train and learn every single style. Like, you know what I'm saying? You have to learn. You got to train for a mover. The last thing you want to do, and that was why I was so good with to go up to Philly and to go to Baltimore with Jaleel Hackett. Like I said, I always give him that credit. The last thing you want to do is get in the ring with something you have not seen before. And that's why I'm telling you with those two in particular, so we got in the ring with something that, at the time we needed to work on. And it was perfect. It was beautiful. And that helped us out to this day right here where we are right now. You know what I'm saying? Let us know the level, the style, the way you need to be. You know what I'm saying? Because you can only grow as much as you can grow, you know what I'm saying, in a certain environment. So I mean, again, cutting the ring off is nothing. It's absolutely nothing.
Do you think he's gonna try to use the jab versus your son? Because we see with Jose Ramirez, I don't know if like I asked Bill, Bill's hard to get them direct answers. I didn't understand why the jab wasn't used versus Jose. The only thing my limited boxing brain could think of is they didn't want to get countered with the left hook.
Boom. It's not about using the jab, getting counted with the left hook. Cause when you use the jab, as long as you keep the phone home, it ain't about the left hook. It's about getting counted with the right hand. It's about getting counted in general. I think that he was. I think he was. I think that he was just PTSD in general. Period. He didn't want to get hit. Period. I don't think it had nothing to do with the left hook per se in particular. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that's what it was. So it was the same thing with for example, I told people, I'm not using this as to bring his name. I'm using it as an example, a recent example of what I just saw. When Stanionis fought Jerron Ennis, he was afraid to throw the jab. You can go look at other fights. He was afraid to throw the jab because Jerron is a good counterpuncher. So he didn't want to get counterpunched while he didn't throw the jab. You know what I'm saying? So it's a reason people don't do what they do when they good at doing it. Probably.
Yeah,
Close
you're
that door.
right. A lot of us thought Stanionis was going to cause problem because of his jab. Like he has the piston jab, but
And that was the thing he was hesitant to throw. But you never know that's gonna happen until it happened. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely. So I mean, again, with Devin Haney in particular, you got to remember he not in there with Brian is not a 30 or 135 pounder. He's not a 140 pounder. Regis is a good fighter, but he not a Regis Prograis. He don't fight like Regis Prograis. He's not a southpaw like Regis Prograis. They had a excellent game plan against Regis Prograis, but Brian Norman is not Regis Prograis. Period. He not. So with that being said, B can move his feet. When Devin Haney throws his jab, they literally have the same size advantage. So when you throw it, you're open to be countered, period. So I mean, it is what it is. I already got a plan for it. I already got a plan in place. I've already started. I heard you ask him, have he started? And said something about the lights go on. Nah, I started as soon as I heard it, as soon as I heard, what y'all was talking about.
Mm. You messed up my next question. Damn. Shit, I had it all lined up.
Now again, this fight is not done. I don't know nothing about nothing. I'm just on here talking as a coach.
Yeah,
All
this
right, so
game
I don't know
plan.
nothing.
We game planning. We
Yeah,
game
I don't
planning.
know nothing about that. I don't know nothing about no offers. I don't know nothing about who accepted what or whatever else. I just said that if an offer was given the bill, I appreciate them accepting that offer if it was given the bill and they accepted it or whatever else. And simple as that. That's all I said. I ain't said nothing else. Let's just be clear on that. You feel what I'm saying? To cover my ass, cover my end.
Ah, no, I hear you. I'm also texting. You know these messages is going crazy.
It ain't none of my people. It ain't none of my people, is it?
Oh yeah. No, but they ain't saying
They
nothing
mad
about
at me?
you. They ain't saying nothing about you.
But they ain't mad at me though, right?
No, 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 no. This something
I ain't
totally
saying shit
different.
wrong, right? I
Nah,
bet.
nah, 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 nah. Of course not.
All right.
But
All right.
yeah, man. What can you take out of that Ramirez fight? What do you think Devin did wrong outside of the PTSD? What do you think he did wrong, or let's say too much of?
What I was trying to text you to ask him, but he called me on so damn fast and told me to walk out the shadows. So of course you called me and I'm coming. But I was trying to text you to get you to ask him while you pressing me on all these questions that he ain't gonna answer.
Huh? He
What I was
back.
trying. All right. Let me ask this direct question. Where you at?
He back.
Hey Bill.
Oh, he got back. Oh, okay, he back. There you
Hey,
go, Bill.
coach. Hey, listen, coach. Hey, coach. They sugarfooting around asking you the questions. They want to what the people want to know. You hear me, coach?
Damn, he done got that call, man. Shit getting
Oh,
spooky.
man.
Everybody, what's up with y'all service, man? Bill, what's up? Gotta get that
No,
Wi-Fi,
no, no.
man.
I got a phone call. I got a phone call I had to take. I
No.
hear you. I'm
There you
good.
go.
Go ahead.
Okay.
There you go. Okay.
Know what you were saying?
No. Now, we know with your boy. Okay, so we know with your boy, right? With your boy, right? He done fought and all that. That at least with my son, ain't no place for a motherfucker to hide inside the square circle when a motherfucker know what they doing, right?
Yeah.
What
Bill, your service is bad. Try to get by that modem or the window. You freezing up.
you gonna do?
I couldn't hear what you saying. You froze up.
You freezing up bad, Bill. Try to get by the modem or the window. Damn.
See, look, that's the thing. I was telling people was talking about just for example, our last fight, and I be talking and I be saying what I be saying, even with the other fight that was he coming back.
He trying.
Yeah.
All right.
Hello?
Yep.
Now what you was
Go
saying?
ahead.
I mean, okay, I mean the questions are coming from 55 floors up. So hold on, let them get to the ground for a second. All right, you hear me? Now, coach,
Yeah.
what are you gonna do versus a Devin Haney that fought Jose Ramirez? Are you able to cut off the ring and are you able to do anything different than what Jose Ramirez could do?
Absolutely. That was an ass fight. I usually have I only have I never really have criticism for Dale. I think he, you know what I'm saying? I never really have criticism for that. Even for your situation. I always tell people when they compare me to you and say I'm the T-Move Bill Haney and all whatever the fuck they be saying. I ain't never really had criticism for you, but now you're against the big dogs. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay.
You against the
So
big
so
dogs
so you
that
have
finally
yes.
you
So you have no problem. You have no problem with any style. Your son is prepared for everything.
absolutely.
Or do you? Okay. So you don't gotta get him prepared. He's already prepared, correct?
We could fight tomorrow and he'll whip his ass.
And that's any style, anything, any way, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you, brother. That's all. I'll jump back in the chat.
Yeah, absolutely. Hey, look,
Hey, yo, he
hands
jumped
down. I'm
off. He
looking.
terrible. He really
Look.
jumped off. I'm
Now
listening.
listen. This my thing though. This my thing though. I'm looking. We need this fight. We need this fight to show the fans that don't even know what they're looking at. That think it's all about. You know what I'm saying? Wait till he get there with a mover. Wait till he get there with the elite boxer. Okay, well, you got some that qualified Devin Haney as an elite boxer, got a good jab, because that's really what boxing is. A box when they call a person a pure boxer, it's usually a boxer that works off of his jab. So people got to understand that. Period. That's what they mean when they say a boxer. Period. So if you're in that jabbing or whatever, you in there working, you're in there using your feet, you're using lateral movement, you're a pure boxer per se, according to the fans or the, you know what I'm saying, whatever. You're a pure boxer, right? Well, my son is very able to do that. Again, I keep pointing people to when he only had a left hand. Be calling me, man. I keep pointing people to when he only had a left hand. I'm on a box, boys. I'm gonna call you back, dog. All right. Um, I keep telling people, you know what I'm saying, that he does have feet or whatever. But again, this gonna shit everybody up when it comes to that. So they'll stop all of that straight up and down shit and all of these so-called elite boxers. I mean, Devin got very fast feet, so that'd be. I mean, he was getting hell on in the Ramirez fight, and not to mention with the question he asked me about Ramirez, my son would have stopped Ramirez, hands down, no question,
Do you think Devin Haney has respectable power, or
no.
no? So you think B could just walk him down? He ain't gonna have nothing to worry about.
But he's not gonna walk him down. He's not gonna walk him down. That's not smart.
I mean, Canelo
He's not
walk
gonna walk
people
him down.
down.
Yeah, we not gonna walk people down. You don't want to look because again, that's gonna I want to look a certain way. He's not gonna walk them down.
Damn, you wanted to look a
But
certain way.
I want to look a certain way. But check this out. This was my question. I was trying to ask him, but he jumped the hell off real quick. So my question was 18-foot ring, 18 by 18 ring. How does he feel about that?
I mean, if that's what came in the terms, they must have signed. If it's in the contract, that they signed, man.
So again, I keep talking and I'm not saying much, can't say much, don't know nothing. I
Are
ain't
you
signed
saying,
shit.
all
I ain't
right,
put.
are you saying
Listen to me.
you
Listen to me.
preferring
Let
a
me talk.
ring that's 18?
Let me talk. Let me talk. I ain't put my John Hancock on nothing. I don't put my John Hancock on nothing and sit unless I'm on the corner and doing my part. I'm gonna say this: us talking how we talking right now, which is why I'm shutting up. Us talking like we talking like now, Bill talking like he talking right now, they giving people the wrong idea. All of that, send the contract, sign the contract. I've said on numerous occasions, on numerous different times, that this is not about this situation. This is about how situations go in general. Calls are made, phone calls are made, verbiage is spoken. You agree verbally over situations. You understand what I'm saying? So you agree verbally over situations. Once you do that, once the agreements are made, then it takes time. Everybody is in agreement. Okay, let's draw it up. All right. Again, this is not about the Devin Haney fight, or this is about any fight and every other fight. There have been many times that we had a fight coming up. It was announced, everything else, but well, no, it wasn't announced. It don't get announced till it's signed. It don't get announced till it's in writing. Now that's true. But it's been a fight coming up, and everybody knew you had a fight coming up, but it don't get announced and out there like that until it's signed, seal, and then you get it delivered. So it's a whole lot that go into it before that, which is why I'm not saying nothing about nothing. You feel me? That's why I said if he did this and agreed to it, Bill Haney ain't signed shit. He ain't signed nothing. That I'm not sure, but I'm about 1,000% positive because I know how it works. Bill Haney has not signed his John Hancock. Devin Haney has not signed that John Hancock on a damn thing. You feel what I'm saying? It's all just a bunch of yapping. That's what it is. And until it's signed, and let's say until it's signed and you get it sealed, then you can't talk really.
So, as vaguely as possible, this man is just waiting for you to say anything.
Nah, it's all good.
What up, Bill?
Wrong again. We've signed already.
You signed already?
Yes. I
18.
regress.
Hey, what size is the ring?
The side of the ring that your son gonna get his ass whipped.
No, I said
I
what size is the
regress.
ring?
Y'all too
I
I
just
said
funny.
what
told you the
size? What
size.
size?
I
What
just
size
told you
is?
the size. I just told you the
Okay.
size that we're gonna open up the tattoo shop.
Okay.
Hey,
Hey man, I'm
hey,
trying.
did he just?
Hey,
Hey, yo, no,
yeah.
he did. Hey, yo,
Hey,
did he
hey,
just jump
hey,
off? This
hey,
terrible.
hey. Listen. I hope the guy he's telling the truth. That's
Hey,
great news
hey,
for
I,
us.
I can't help but read between the lines. It sound like you. It sound like you countered with an 18 by 18-foot ring.
No.
Sound like
Nigga,
that because you like, did you sign? What size
what
is
you
the ring?
talking about?
Because
No,
you
we
said,
ain't said nothing about
what size is the ring to him?
no. No, we ain't accounting with none of that. Ain't no pricing out. Ain't
Oh no,
no.
no, I ain't say nothing about pricing out. Don't get defensive.
Ain't no.
I'm
I'm
talking
telling
about
you, ain't
the
no
ring.
countering. Ain't no nothing. No, I mean, again, no.
So
Ain't
was
nobody
that
said nothing
was
about no
that
ring.
more
I,
was that
I
more
was
of a
asking.
like? Did you know it was 18 by
No,
18?
no. It was really more me asking for my own,
Can you
so I would
have an
know.
18 by 18?
No, god damn, Ness. It was
I'm trying
asking.
to be direct.
I'm trying to tell you. You know, Turkey Alley Sheet made the no running rule or whatever. It was talking about 18 by 18 rule. It was my curiosity. Is that what it's going to be?
Okay, so damn, so you're not even that far in the. I thought that would be, you feel me, in the terms of some shit. He getting them phone calls.
You talking to one. Yeah, I keep getting phone calls. Hold on, this probably gonna call again. Hold on. You're talking to the one that's not there reading anything. So again, that's why I'm not talking. I'm not saying shit. I don't know shit. Matter of fact, what show is I on? What show am I on right now? What's your
It's a
name, dog?
Brian Norman show. It's a Brian Norman show about Devin
What
Haney,
show?
and we
What
supposed to be
show?
talking about Wilder Fight Week, but this news is just so big.
What show? What show am I on? I don't know shit about shit. You feel what I'm saying? Have my people. Let me ask you a question. Have my people that matter text you?
Yes,
Is everything cool?
everything's cool. He told me he gonna send me a voicemail. I'm like, man, I'm live.
No. Long
Nah,
as
it's
my
cool.
people who matter.
Nah, they not. No one is mad. But
Yeah, cause
listen,
I ain't said shit. Yeah, I ain't said shit. I want to make sure I don't say shit. And long as my people that matter, cool, text you and everything cool, I'm cool.
uh, would you be disappointed if your son doesn't get more than 3 knockdowns since Ryan got 3?
No,
I'm
give a fuck about that.
just asking. Do you
No,
think he wins in?
no. Devin. I mean, it's going to depend. You got to look at it this way. That's why I asked about my curiosity, and I was asking about the 18 by 18. You got to think about it this way. You know what I'm saying? I get a game. I give you whatever because it ain't gonna matter. It's like I said, you can watch. You can sit over on the sideline and watch Jordan practice for however the fuck long you want and watch every game he played. But until you get in there with that motherfucker, it ain't gonna matter. You feel what I'm saying? So that shit don't never matter. It's like this: when you got a person that don't want to be knocked out, they're really not gonna get knocked out. You know what I'm saying? When you got a person that's, you know what I mean? So I can't even promise you, I can't promise you a knockout. You feel what I'm saying? But if it's not a knockout, it's gonna be a very ugly fight, and it won't be because of us. That's what I feel. It's gonna be a very ugly fight. It's gonna be a very messy night, messy fight. Look, Quentin Rounder didn't want to fight. That's why that fight was so ugly. But just as long as the world gonna know, and I'm gonna give you warning ahead of time. I said the same thing with that other guy. When the fight happens, because I know what my son brings to the table, I know how these people react. Ness, I've seen people, man, when my son was younger, I've seen people nut up with my son about sparring. They're like grown men when he was younger. Like I've seen they nut up sometime when they get in there. So I mean, again, if it's an ugly fight, it's not gonna be our fault.
Hmm.
And I can't guarantee the knockout is gonna depend on how Devin Haney fight.
What do you think you can take from that Ryan Garcia fight, or do you not
Nothing.
use that because of this PDs and Ryan came in overweight?
No. Because Devin ain't gonna be the same Devin, and he ain't gonna fight the same. Why would you? Why would you? Out of all the successful fights, he got what 32 fights.
I don't know.
He got I think 32 and no. So if you got 31 successful fights, why the fuck would you go back and you? That was the only time we ever seen Devin do what he did, and that was in there against Ryan. And when Bill was talking about he gonna send him to the ring and sick him and all of that shit there. of all those fights, why the fuck would you pick the one that you did the worst in? So no, I don't expect that same Devin to show up at all. I won't even use that fight.
Yeah, 32
I
and
won't even.
0.
I won't even look at that fight. That's a dumb. No, I won't even look at that fight. That's not Devin in his natural form and habitat. You feel what I'm saying? It was a whole lot of emotion involved in that. It was a whole lot of bullshit involved in that. So I wouldn't expect that to be the best Devin. That's not the best Devin Haney, and I wouldn't expect him to fight like that because that was not the best Devin Haney. Like that's common sense.
Do you think that they can find someone to emulate you in sparring, emulate your son in sparring?
Absolutely not. That's
Why
why
not?
because there's not. First of all, you got 8-ounce gloves. And those 8-ounce gloves are serious. You know what? Those 8-ounce gloves are even more serious to me because, when I fought in 10-ounce gloves. And 10 ounces and 8 ounces are two different ball games. You know what I'm saying? They're two different ball games. And those gloves are hard. So with that being said, I don't care who he sparred with 16-ounce gloves on. I don't care what they do with 16-ounce gloves on. Them 8-ounce gloves are different.
So if Devin comes out like he did in the Ramirez fight, because from the rip he started moving,
Right.
what are we doing?
That, we cutting the ring off and we gonna meet him. I mean, it was actually things that Ramirez could have did in the fight. Wouldn't even he would have won that fight because people were so pissed off at what Devin was doing, and even the judge is like, you see people do that. Okay, I got an example for you. Teofimo and Jermaine Ortiz.
Mm-hmm.
Jermaine Ortiz arguably won that fight,
Oh yeah,
but
people
I think
argue that.
yeah, no, I think he won. So I think he arguably won that fight, but I think it was the fact that he was doing all this fucking excessive moving and running. They weren't finna award that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying it's bullshit because it is boxing. It's a sweet science. It's a sweet sport. All of us hardcores respect and understand that, and we like that. But for the casual fans, we want action. We want violence. You know what I'm saying? So, it's two ways this can go. We saw what he did against Jose Ramirez. Nobody wanted to see that again. Nobody will pay to see that. You feel what I'm saying? I remember before they were talking about pay-per-view numbers. No, you ain't gonna get no fucking pay-per-view. Oh man, I gotta stop cussing. You're not gonna get any pay-per-view numbers. You're not gonna get no pay-per-view numbers. Fighting like that, you're not gonna get people that want to see you outside of the people that already support you, outside of the people that already support. You can support a person outside of just their boxing skills. It could be the fact of Bill Haney and Devin Haney dynamics, and watch them grow up and watch this young man become a star, watch this young man become a millionaire, and they respect that with me as I do. As I did, I've always given them props since I've been in the game. I ain't never talked ill or down on them until Devin pushed Lomachenko. That was the only problem I ever had with Devin. You feel what I'm saying? Outside of that, I never had no problem with them as a team, as a unit, or nothing else. You feel me? So you can have people that are fans of them outside of that, but as far as boxing and paying and what they want to see, we want blood, we want action.
Guess
That
who's
Bill coming
back?
back?
That's
Uh
Bill.
oh. What's
The
up, Bill?
mother, the name of the motherfucking game is to win. You dig?
Absolutely.
And I can cuss, I can shout, I can say
I can't
that
cuss.
we
I
don't
can't cuss
give.
no more, man.
Listen,
I'm on
okay,
timeout. I can't cuss.
okay. Well, we don't give a fuck about none of that shit because I'm gonna tell you, the name of the game is winning, and that's
Absolutely.
what we come. That's what we coming to do.
But
You know
you
what I'm
ain't winning
saying?
this
And
time.
we
I'm sorry.
listen. And
Hey,
well,
this is
well, let me
this
say.
is where the train stops.
I know, I know. Well, you just keep on with that. You gonna stand over a motherfucker and all that shit, and you gonna knock a motherfucker out and all that. I want to hear. I want to. No, you listen. You changing the tune today. You ain't
This
saying that
no,
same
I'm not.
shit. You ain't saying that
I'm
same
not
shit.
changing.
Yeah.
I'm not
Well, don't worry
changing the
about it.
tune today.
Don't worry about it. Well, just come on.
Yeah,
Just come on. Just
absolutely. I'm
come.
not changing no
Just
tune. You gonna get
listen.
all the smoke you asked for, all the
Yeah.
smoke you
Yeah.
wanted. You gonna
Who?
get all
What
of
do we
that.
do? Who? What do we
Huh?
do? We ask for it. That we ask for, right? We getting the smoke we ask for, right?
No, 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 no. If you asking for it now, you gonna get it.
Are we asking for it?
You act like you asking for it, you gonna get it.
No, no, I'm asking you, are we asking for it?
I can't tell you if you asking for. Are you asking for it?
Do the offer reflect that we asking for it?
No.
What is it? What What you mean? No.
Again, maybe I'll talk later. The offer don't reflect you asking for it. But are you asking
Okay,
for it? You
listen.
tell me you asking
Did you
for it.
did you send an offer?
Or did you didn't send an offer either, Bill? Cut it out. Are you
Did,
asking for it?
did you send a request?
Bill, are you asking for the smoke?
Did you send permission? Did you ask?
You know
You
what?
know what I mean? Did you ask for anything? Did you ask for anything?
Hey,
did
Bill
you?
want to be the
Did,
man so bad. Bill, you ain't the
no.
man, dog. You ain't the
No,
man.
no,
You
you
ain't the
are.
man.
You are. You are. And I'm saying this, you are. You're the man, and you guys have the belt. I'm just watching you work. Go, daddy, go. Go, daddy, go. Hey, but I'm gonna tell you, listen. Hey, that motherfucking phone, you keep looking at that motherfucker because you want to make sure you ain't saying nothing wrong. That's why I'm watching and everybody else is watching. Your team, I'm going to jump back in the chat, but you just keep walking on eggshells. And I'm watching.
I'm gonna keep walking on eggshells, but not because of you, Bill. I'm gonna walk on eggshells. I'm gonna walk on eggshells because I said what I said, and I just want to make sure I don't say too much. That's it. That's it. But yeah, nah, we bringing that smoke, man. We bringing that heat. We gonna make them stand on everything they saying, and it is what it is. You feel me? Like I said, the Haney train gets off in Atlanta. It gets off here. It gets off with that Atlanta boy. It ain't gonna be in Atlanta, but it's gonna get off with that Atlanta boy.
Yeah. See,
What we
Bill
got?
wasn't
Everything?
capping. Bill
Huh?
wasn't capping. Bill wasn't capping. I just got a little birdie told me November. And that's what Bill said. That's corroborating right there. November. So I was guessing
You know
November.
what? You know what I'm about to do. You know what I'm about to do. Damn, it's gonna take me out for. I'll send
Nah,
it to you when I
nah,
get out.
nah, don't get in trouble because I know it's gonna happen. I like, bruh, Brian Norman's my favorite fighter. Devin is my favorite fighter. I love to, get behind fighters that really want to fight. I know these dudes gonna get it done. Whatever's out
Right.
there that's left to get done is minuscule. This shit about to happen. I can smell it.
Yeah, and that's another thing. I've always, and I'm on record as saying that. You know what I mean? I talk my trash. I do what I do, but I'm on record as saying what I say, and I don't go back on what I say. And I can talk trash and tell the truth at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's about the opponent. You feel what I'm saying? I have always said that I respect. It was Devin, and at the time it was Tio, but now Tio not so much. Now that he moving up because he moving funny. But I have always said I respected them as the ones who actually want to make the fights happen. You feel what I'm saying? Like that I have always said that. Devin and Tio, I felt like with the fights that they was taking at the time, you know what I'm saying? At the ages that they were and everything else, that's real smoke. That's taking real challenges. You know what I'm saying? And then they conquer those challenges or whatever. So I always respected that. Now with Tio, when him being a racist, I can't give him no love. But also outside of that, as he moved up, he became a bitch. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is.
Man, look, at the end of the day, when it's all said and done, y'all got a turkey offer. He only 23. Like you gonna have a
24,
turkey for at
24, 24,
24.
24, 24.
I
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
think I don't think anybody got that.
Hey man,
What's
look,
the
youngest,
youngest? What's the youngest
youngest.
fighter to fight for? Oh,
I
nah,
think,
nah,
I
nah.
think
Atoma.
Abdullah
Atoma.
Mason, Abdullah Mason coming
Yeah,
too, I believe.
but he ain't fight yet. But they're saying he's gonna be on the undercard of Canelo. But also the other one, the heavyweight, Moses Atoma. He's younger than y'all. I think he just turned 21 or about to turn 22.
Hey
Um,
man, look, man. Much respect to them guys, and it's an opportunity that everybody don't get. You know what I'm saying? I try to tell people, look at what we had to go through. We went from being blackballed, we went from being shut out. Like we went from being like people. I had to how do you say pussyfoot without cussing?
well, pussyfoot ain't a curse.
What ain't good? I had to put some foot around certain situations about. You know what? I'm glad, Bill, you listening. I don't know if you remember this, but this is the honest to God truth. And somebody brought it up to me. I think it was Shower. Shower, y'all might know Shower. Shower's in the chat. She everywhere. And she brought it up to me, and it made me remember. You know, we tried to spar Devin Haney a long time ago.
Mm.
Bill Haney declined. The reason Bill Haney declined was because Bill Haney didn't even know who we were at the time. Somebody sent him who we were, or whatever else, and he must have seen. I think what might have came out was that BS about the Tank situation and the Terrence Crawford situation, and I was told that Bill said he didn't want to get caught up in that. That's a true story. That was about 2021. So I don't even know if Bill remember that or know that or even know who we were when they came with that. But it definitely was. We definitely asked, could we get in the camp? I can't remember who he was fighting then either. You know what I'm saying? Because we thought, I mean, we were just trying to get our name out there. We were just, just like he did what he did, and he went the way he went. And I feel like he had a master plan, and I've always appreciated and again prospered that master plan he had from the very beginning. You feel me? But again, like I said, we got in the way we got in, so I respect everybody the way they do it. You feel me? But now the Haney train must be derailed because the Norman train and the Norman gang is coming through. You feel me? hey, Atlanta, get down to lay down. You feel me? You know how we do it. Pull up at the gas station. Them jump out boys, get down to lay down. That's what it is right now. You feel me?
Look, you got the internet. You got the internet talking about correction. No one sent offers. It's an offer from a neutral financier. I don't get why that matters. Like, we know, I know Tank ain't sending offers. Canelo
Right.
ain't sending offers, but the offer is being sent on behalf of that quote unquote A side. You feel me? Like, that's how it go. But if the wording is nasty for some, I guess I'll change it up. All I care about is going down. Listen, I don't want to keep you because I know the streets want to talk. Oh, you froze up. Oh, I said I don't
Nah,
want
I'm
to.
here. I'm here. I'm
I
here.
said
I'm
I don't
here.
want to keep you long because I know the streets want to talk. They happy about this news. So you and Bill need to sit back and just listen to the streets. Y'all made us happy, man. I appreciate you.
I ain't said a word. I ain't
Come
make you
on,
happy.
if
I
you
didn't
don't
say
knock it
nothing.
off, man. Listen, I know what it is, man. The ball's in Bill Haney and Devin Haney court, man. Let's go, man.
Hey, now you got it. Now
Shit,
you got it.
shit
Simple
is
as that.
going down. But it's like I said, Bill already told us he
Did
signed.
somebody say what you just said? No. The last line you just said, did somebody say that?
Nobody didn't say that. I'm going off of what you saying. I'm going off of what you insinuating that, nobody ain't signed. But I know Bill told me he signed. I know Bill said it's November. Now, look, everybody texting me November. It's going down. Listen, we happy. Coach, appreciate you. Let me get to these streets so they can
I-
talk about it. No, go ahead. You got something?
okay.
No,
All
no,
right.
you got something?
All
Say
right.
it.
Oh, no. I was gonna say, you said about the offers and but the streets need. God, damn, I don't be
Hey, go Bill. Bill.
Ness,
Yo,
breaking news. Breaking news on the Boxing Voice right now.
what's
The
up?
Boxing Voice. Bill Haney with breaking news. Devin Haney has signed the agreement to fight Brian Norman not once, but twice.
Okay, but where is it
He
then?
just signed it.
Where is it then?
We,
Because it'll
no,
tell you where
no.
it's at.
We signed it not, no. The place to be determined. I think it says Riyadh. Let me see what it
Okay,
says Riyadh on there. I think it might say yes. I think it's
okay,
Riyadh.
okay,
Yeah,
okay. So
I
now
think
we
it's
cooking
Riyadh.
with grease. Now
I
we
think it's
cooking with
no.
grease.
Wait. Devin, should we sign it 3 times? We signed it twice.
He just
Should we sign it three
he
times?
just signed it. He just
He
signed it.
just signed it. He just
No.
He just
motherfucking
signed it.
signed it live. Let's
He,
go.
yeah.
That's what I'm
Yeah,
talking
he
about.
just signed it. He
Fuck.
just
Oh,
signed it.
So that means you
no,
can talk now. That means you can
look,
talk now.
yeah.
I ain't saying shit till I'm told I can say shit.
Huh?
So I ain't
Okay,
saying
listen.
nothing.
Let me. Have you guys
Huh?
signed?
I
Have you
told
guys
y'all.
signed? Wait. No, Ness. Get back on the treadmill if you want to get off some energy in the building. If you want to
Yo,
listen,
I love when a
you
big
have to.
fight
No,
come
no,
together.
wait. You have to ask them. Have they signed yet?
Have you
Have
signed? Have you signed? Where B Norman at?
Action mans, man. Action mans.
Where B Norman
ask your
Action mans,
at?
you
man's.
texting this.
Wait,
I ain't texting
what?
nobody. I ain't
Hey,
texting
asking you.
nobody.
Have you guys? Wait a minute. Have you guys signed?
I'm not saying nothing about nothing. Just know, hey, just know that you ain't finna give us. Hey, look, just know that a contract is not finna come to us for a situation of this magnitude, and we know the numbers are where they need to be at and everything else, and it won't get signed. You read between that, however you want to read between that, but that's what it is.
Man, you know your
Brother,
side is good. If you don't knock it off.
brother. Yeah, if you don't for real knock it
Hey
off,
yo, hey
please.
yo, B, hey Norman,
You,
stop. You know your
and
side
you.
is good. Let's
Listen,
go. We got a fucking hey yo, shout out
listen.
Bill. Shout out to you. No, shout out
No,
to you. Nah,
thank you,
for
Ness.
real, bro. Like motherfuckers
Thank
think
you,
y'all
Ness.
afraid of power. You run into the
Thank you,
power.
Ness.
Shout out to you, Mr.
Thank you, Ness.
Senior and Brian Norman Senior. You know,
Thank you, guys.
because at the end
Thank
of the
you,
day,
senior,
look,
for making it
Crawford was
happen.
just talking about
Thank
this.
you, senior. Thank you, senior. Wait, thank you, senior, for making it happen. You did a
Yeah,
great
thank
job.
you. Hey, I got a question, Bill. I got a question. Do you remember somebody asking you about us?
No,
Yeah,
I
it was
remember the
years
time
ago.
that you. No, but remember, I remember the time that you guys were in top rank and y'all was
Yeah, I
talk
met you.
over there.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
y'all
it was
was
before that. It was
yeah,
before
yeah.
that. It was
But
before that.
yeah, I know. But I'm saying this. But the time, remember, I met you. The Dev was sparring. Like all the times that we were sparring and stuff. I know that your guy is younger, but I never seen him spar, or I never seen. You know what I mean? Because I knew that you guys was working. You know what I'm saying? But
Right, right.
fuck all that, nigga. You just put a nigga in an ambulance, the hospital, nigga. All that other shit don't matter. You know what I'm saying? Look,
Right.
but but did y'all sign that motherfucker? When did y'all
Hey,
sign it?
listen, let me ask you a question. On the contract you seen, hey, look, Bill, if a
No.
contract,
When did you
Bill, if a
sign?
contract is on our desk for this fight, we say it's signed, okay?
No. I'm saying this, but when you gonna sign it? Did you sign it yet or not?
Did you hear what I just said? Listen, I
No, we
asked you a
don't understand
question.
that. This the
Listen, I just
boxing
asked
voice,
you
the
a
voice of the
question.
street. No, you got to
I
talk more
need, I
clear on
need,
the
I need
streets
to
over here.
know if you don't mind. Do you know this? Do you know what size the ring is? I'm just curious to know for the game plan.
It's the
You ain't gonna
size.
tell me
It's the
that?
size. No. It's the size that we're gonna run circles around you in. Now, listen.
Okay.
Let me ask you this though. Let me ask you this though. Just wait for a second while me and Ness talk. Can you text your people and ask them what's taking so long, or if they're gonna sign, if they plan on signing it?
No,
You
we
know what I
good.
mean?
We good on our end.
What you mean?
We good on our end.
They gonna get together. They gonna have a meeting. They gonna get together as a team. That's why.
So,
We good
so
on our
wait a minute.
end. We
What?
good.
So,
We're good. We're good on our end. We good.
so you agree
We
to are good.
Okay,
So
that
we
means you signed then. That does mean you signed.
wait. It doesn't mean you signed. It doesn't have to mean you didn't say that. But you agreed to everything and you're cool with everything that was sent
that
over.
mean he done put some bullshit in there. That's why he's saying that. He done put
No,
some
I'm
bullshit
asking
in there.
you. I know I'm asking you the
Come
terms.
I
on,
I'm
didn't look
asking.
at it.
fellas.
I didn't look at the contract. I don't know. That
All
mean you
right,
know.
so y'all
I
gotta
tell
get
you
off the
what.
phone. Get off. Y'all get off and go sign them
No.
contracts,
Wait a
man.
minute. Wait a
Let
minute,
yeah.
man.
I'm gonna hit you, man. Let me
I'm
see what's
sorry.
going on. I'm
Yeah.
gonna call
Do
you
your
back.
thing.
Wait.
Do your.
No. Hey, Dad, sign that motherfucker again. Sign it 3 times.
He
You
said
know what I mean?
sign it 3 times.
Announcement on the boxing voice. Devin is signed 3 times.
I'm gonna hit you. I'm gonna hit you, Nez. I'm gonna call you back.
All right. All
All
Man,
right.
you
right.
get off here. You ain't said nothing. Shout out to the boxing voice and Bill
Bill,
Haney.
man. You a
I
real
gave him
one,
a
man. Where Tip
yes.
Sayless at now, Bill? Huh? They
Yeah.
don't want. They don't never
Yeah.
want to believe Bill till it's too late, man.
Tipsy say less, and shout out to Brian Norman. I mean, he did a good job of doing it the way that Bill Haney does and sit on here. But I mean, I have to say, he said less than I even say. You know what I mean? He had me. I mean, did he answer
I
anything,
mean,
Ness,
he
that we were?
couldn't say much, but he stood on
Well,
long
why was he
enough,
here? Why
huh?
was he here? If he couldn't say much, why was he here?
Hey, he said enough. He said
What
enough,
did he
and
say?
in
What
that time, he
What did you get
received what
from it,
he
Ness?
needed to receive, and you definitely signed what y'all needed to sign. Cause yeah. Let me get to
Okay.
the streets, man. I got a bunch of callers. They've been trying to get in.
All right. Absolutely.
Alex Vega, what up?
Since B Norman can't say nothing, right? We may as well talk to Bill Haney,
Nah,
right?
he gonna come back. He gonna come back. Alex, you there?
But he ain't gonna be saying nothing.
Bo
He
Rogers.
gonna, he can't talk to Bo Rogers. He can't talk to
Yo,
Alex.
hey, hey,
Whoa!
I'm gonna take my head off to you. You get in that ring, hey, this what I asked you for, Bill. This is what I
That's
told when
right,
we
King.
talked the other day. This is what I was telling you. And hey,
Yes, sir.
all you got to do is fight the young guys coming up that's moving good, ain't moving slow, ain't little,
I
ain't got short arms, and
I hear you,
old.
Bo.
You fight these young guys on the come up. That he just had a devastating knockout like he did. Hey, you ain't
Yes,
got to
sir.
worry about nothing else. I got you. I
Yes,
got you.
sir.
If y'all make this motherfucking fight happen, I got you. Don't worry about
Yes,
shit.
sir.
How you
Yes,
think
sir.
Floyd got all the way to the top? How you think he did it? Now, that's what you got to do. You got to take
Yes,
on
sir.
these type of challenges. This is what I want to see.
Yes, sir, King.
And then
All respect.
after that, I want you to go get Hitchinson mouth. Go get these
We going
motherfuckers. Stop that there. You want to
all of them.
goddamn get that bad? That's how you do it. You don't sidestep nobody. Anybody call your name, you don't get them a chance to tell them Renee. You turn right around and you get on their motherfucking ass. And it don't mean just the big guys either. Get the motherfuckers, get the guys that people say don't supposed to be in there, like Sandor Martin, people like that. Get them type of guys too. I want to see it all. You do this right here, you
Absolutely.
ain't got to worry about nothing. I got you.
I appreciate it,
I'll
King.
salute you. I'm saluting you because you're making it happen. I like that. I don't like guys who
Absolutely.
I think bluff. I'm from the streets like you, Bill, and I can read a room. You know what I'm saying? You doing
Absolutely.
what you're supposed to do right now. You doing what you're supposed to do right now. This the path I want you on. Don't worry about all that other shit. This the path I want you on. You whoop these motherfuckers right here. You ain't gotta worry about nothing else. I got you. I'm gone.
Absolutely.
All right. Tip, what you got to say?
Tipsy say less.
Yeah, man. I listen. I ain't here to kiss ass, man, because all these callers about to call in,
Oh
kissing
shit.
ass, kissing Bill Haney
Oh.
ass. All these
Oh
callers,
shit.
they gonna call in, kissing Bill Haney ass.
God
Listen,
damn,
man,
Tipsy. Tipsy
it's
still don't
crazy
like you.
how it's crazy. I'm loving the fight. You know, I'm Team Norman over here, man. I'm Team Norman over here, man. You know, we riding with the Normans,
I don't
respectfully.
can't tell
You know,
Tipsy. I can't tell
yeah,
Tipsy.
yeah,
I can't
yeah.
tell Tipsy.
Listen,
You
but
want to
it's just
tell me
crazy to
thank you.
me.
Tell me thank you.
It's thank
Tell
you,
me
Bill.
thank you.
Thank you, Bill, for
All right, thank you. Thank you, Tipsy.
helping make
Thank
this
you,
fight.
Tipsy.
You know what I'm saying?
Thank you. Thank
But
you.
yeah, you know,
At least you
it's
ain't
just
a
quite
hater.
crazy.
Ain't a complete hater.
It's quite crazy that y'all want to take this fight to Saudi Arabia, man. And you know what I'm saying? Y'all want to get a champ his respect. You know,
Oh shit.
I'm just
Oh
saying
man. Oh man, you
this
crazy,
fight
Tipsy.
this
Tipsy,
fight
you
should be
crazy.
this fight should be in Atlanta, Georgia. This fight should be in Atlanta, Georgia. You should be fighting in the
Tipsy, you
champ
was just
home.
in Japan. Tipsy, you was just in Japan.
That's what I'm
You was
saying.
just
That's what I'm
Tipsy,
saying.
you
We
was
was
just
just
in
so
Japan.
so so the champ can't get his big homecoming fight against Devin Haney. You know what I'm saying? Ain't Devin Haney the draw? Why
Mm.
can't he get the hometown fight
Hey, that's listen.
in Atlanta, Georgia?
Atlanta is our home.
Oh, Atlanta, your home. Oh man, yeah, man. I'm just saying this is a fight that should be in
Cut
Atlanta,
it,
Georgia.
cut it, cut it, cut it.
Hey man, I ain't want to do that, but that's what the community wanted, bro. They paid for that. Huang, what up? Killed my man Tip. That's
Yo,
nasty.
yo, yo.
What up?
Man,
You
shout
might
out to
not be
Brian
live.
Norman
You might
Sr.
not be live with Bill. Look like he froze up.
That's cool. That's cool. But shout out to Brian Norman Sr. and to Bill Haney. Man, and shout out to Ness and the Boxing Boys. You know what I'm saying? It's got to be there's nothing on the planet, no podcast, I don't care if it's boxing, combat sport, whatever, politics, that can F with the Boxing Boys. I mean, this man just lied, broke down. He had these two dudes just give us the game on all that there. You know what I'm saying? Breaking down, how the contracts go back and forth. But you know, it's nothing but respect to both of the coaches, both of the fathers, because them boys is busy. The boxers, the fighters themselves. And man, shout
Bill
out
is back,
that
Huang.
Bill.
Yeah, it is. He's back.
Okay, Man, Bill, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.
Alaikum
Akeem, man,
salam,
you know,
rahmatullah wa
we,
barakatuh.
man, we real blessed to have real managers and trainers like y'all, man. Because y'all ain't with all that fugazi, y'all making fights happen. You know, and this gonna be one of the ones for the record books that people gonna remember. They're gonna be like, man, because I believe it's gonna be a high punch output. You know what I'm saying? Brian Norman coming to swing them things, man. It's one thing you gotta understand, them boys down south, man. They swinging them bows, man. You know what I'm saying? So they coming, and I know Dev, man. Dev ain't scared. Dev ain't scared. I remember that Regis fight. So shout out to you, Ot. Shout out to the Boxing Voice. Shout out to the Normans. And man, I'm excited, man. Thank Alhamdulillah that we got these
Alhamdulillah,
kind of
alhamdulillah.
boxes in the fight game right now.
Absolutely.
For real.
That's all I got, man. That's all I got, Bill. Appreciate your time, giving us your time here on
Appreciate
TBV. TBV, like and
you. Appreciate it,
subscribe.
King.
Bro, man,
Alhamdulillah.
good fighters make it easy to be a fan, bro. None of that negotiation, back and forth bullshit. You want to fight? I want to fight. Let's go.
Hey,
Alex
hey, hey,
Vega.
hey, Ness.
Yes.
Tipsy Say Less wants to always throw distractions
Yep.
in the thing. You know what I
He
mean?
talking about
He's not a
this
fight.
fight should be in Atlanta. Who cares?
Yeah, who cares, man? Come on, man.
Alex, you
Even,
up?
even
Yo, can you hear me?
Perfect.
All right, yeah. Good morning, man. I'm
hey,
wondering who's gonna get more steps
Alex,
today, Bill Haney
Alex.
or Ness? What's up?
Hey, Alex. Let me just say this about
Yes, sir.
Tipsy Say Less. He's like the girlfriend, the real protective girlfriend that makes you look nervous because she's more worried than you are. You know, like she's like, oh my God, like, listen, you know what I mean? Like you just relax, Tipsy. You're throwing it off for the Normans. You're mentioning shit that they're not even mentioning, my nigga. Let the other shit unfold. You showing up talking about men. B. Norman ain't saying nothing to derail it. You're not suggesting nothing in here. You're good. You know what I mean? You ain't even found. Have we found an opponent for him on Border Wars yet?
Yeah, nah, he fighting Lobo from Arizona coming out that Jesus
Okay.
Ramos gym. So he got to fight.
Okay.
He got a
Okay.
real
Good.
fight.
Good. Good. Because you
And
know what I mean. We don't want.
he's actually shout out the Tip. He is daring to be great. Lobo is gonna have he's got 4 fights, so that'll be his 5th fight when he steps in the ring with Tip. That'll only be
And
Tip's 2nd fight.
where's the fight happening at?
Milwaukee, Wisconsin on August 2nd.
Okay. Well, shout out to Tipsy. He not asking it to go to his hometown. Where's his hometown at?
He's from DC. He's from DC. He
Well,
did
that's
want a
good.
hometown fight. He actually didn't fight last time because we didn't give him a hometown fight, but he came back because Lobo
Oh,
been
so
calling him out.
oh oh oh. So
Uh-oh. Who's that?